दिस इज प्रथमेश। आज मैं आपको ओनरशिप रिव्यू देने वाला हूँ टाटा पंच के बारे में। हालांकि मैं दुनिया का पहला इंसान नहीं रहूँगा जो टाटा पंच के बारे में ओनरशिप आपको दे, बिकॉज काफ़ी बिक रही है गाड़ी। हालांकि इसने 2024 में मारुति को भी पीछे छोड़ दिया है टाटा ने। टाटा पंच इज द लार्जेस्ट सेलिंग कार ऑफ इंडिया इन 2025। जब से लॉन्च हुई है तब से करीबन 3-3.25 सालों में इसने कुछ 5 लाख यूनिट बेच दी है। एंड बिलीव मी गाइस, गाड़ी सही है, गाड़ी चलने में सही है, गाड़ी दौड़ने में सही है, गाड़ी लुक में सही है, पावर में सही है, बिल्ड क्वालिटी में सही है। गाड़ी का मैंने अब तक जस्ट 2 महीना भी नहीं हुआ है मेरे गाड़ी लेके। मेरा कम से कम 4,000 किलोमीटर रनिंग हो गया है। I drove across multiple terrains like घाट सेक्शंस, प्लेन रोड, समृद्धि महामार्ग पे भी गाड़ी लेके गया हूँ। इट वॉज वेरी नाइस एक्सपीरियंस समृद्धि महामार्ग पे। हालांकि इकोनॉमी इतनी अच्छी नहीं मिली मुझे समृद्धि महामार्ग के, बट पावर आई कुड टच 152 with full load, 4 people loading in, full luggage. On CNG it touched 134 and on petrol it touched around 152 miles per hour, kilometer per hour. So it is amazing performance is amazing. In 1.2 segment, 1.2 liter naturally aspirated segment, you can get this kind of performance. Is really commendable performance. But thanks to Tata and the marvelous engineering they are doing, the build quality is super. Thankfully I did not came across any such instance that I could test the build quality. I don't want to come across anyhow, but I would say the build quality is much better than the Maruti. I personally did not want to go into the Maruti because of safety concerns. Yes, let's come back to some pros and cons of this car. Okay, so the pros, what I told you now. Cons are ये गाड़ी थोड़ा मिड सेगमेंट में अंडर पावर है, if you ask me. And second, when you draw on second gear, the shifting becomes very easy, but the power is very less. I don't know, the Fiat engine may be designed in such a way that they are it's with all the cars, it's with all Fiat engines of Tata. I drove Tata Nexon automatic. I failed same way for the second gear shifting. So guys, let's talk about the pros and cons of the car. So I already told you about the pros: build quality, economy. Plus this car comes into the CNG, so you guys can have economy of fuel as well. I bought this car. This variant is Adventure Rhythm CNG variant. So this car on-road price in Thane, Kalyan is 9,06,000. So in mid segment, this car is of course punching the other cars away from the competition. This car is really built for the last, and you can say this can be a middle class car for every middle class sections in the country. So let's talk about the cons of the car. Con is bigger con. What I felt is there could have been a turbo engine, which would have definitely helped, to get this car outperformer when it comes to the performance. But nevertheless, naturally aspirated 1.2 liter engine is sufficient to take care your requirements in city and on highways as well. So I drove this car on Samruddhi Mahamarg, which is the fastest highway connecting two cities, Nagpur and Mumbai. So I did not find any lacunas there. Of course, the high speed stability I tested around. I drove it for 152 km per hour for let's say 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and of course there was a continuous driving, let's say 120, 140, and with full load, full luggage, the car was pretty stable. I feel it pretty stable. I traveled in multiple cars: Nexon, Scorpio, Volkswagen. So I feel that The negative points of this car is, yes, it could have been a 1.2 liter turbocharged engine, which would give it the right away punch to the engine. Nevertheless, second, what I felt is that the service of Tata. I had to visit service center twice in last 1.5 months, just because the person doing service did not pay good attention for the wheel alignment. Of course, it should not be the problem of wheel alignment in the first case. It's a new car, but you don't know about the roads. The roads maybe खड्डे विड्डे में गिर के होके वो wheel alignment गया होगा. But I had raised a complaint. But second time when I went to the Tata showroom, Katai Kalyan showroom, they treated me very well. Then they did wheel alignment and little clutch setting at free of cost. They did not charge me anything. The hospitality was really nice. And yes, सर्विस एक इशू है टाटा का, जो आपको झेलना पड़ेगा. आपको कई बार स्टबन बनना पड़ेगा, उनको बोलना पड़ेगा, उनको चिल्लाना पड़ेगा. That's it. I don't see any other negative points for this Tata Punch. Yes, this is a booming car. I don't much appreciate much of the electronics in the car. They did not wait for the facelift version, because I felt that the more manual, more less featured car you drive, you have a better driving. You can get into better driving skills. So let's talk about the economy of this car. The economy of the car is pretty decent. On highway, the last trip what I did, it gave me around 16.0 to 17.1 average, which is not bad when you are driving at such high speed. Still, I would say it's pretty good economy. And yes, in CNG it gave me 204 km in one full tank. So pretty decent economy you can get out of the Punch. While I'm driving, simultaneously I don't have any pro camera setting, so you may be having some movement in the videos. Please bear with me. Till time, see you later.